does the future look like for the financial advice industry? And more importantly, what about next gen? What are they expecting from you, the advisor? Got the perfect person to answer that question, Colin Slabach from NYU, to talk a little bit from your perspective. Now, you run the program there, and you get to meet and talk with these next geners every day. What are their expectations? What do they think from their perspective about this industry?
Well, I think you really nailed it on the head. It's advice.
Yes.
That is what the next generation wants. And there is this massive intergenerational wealth transfer that is coming down the pipeline.
Yes.
And they are nervous and they are excited. So there's huge opportunities for the market. And we have a huge amount of aging advisors.
Yes.
And we have not seen the industry fill that gap enough. So I think there is massive opportunity, at least from our educational standpoint, to help fulfill that need.
I can affirm there's definitely opportunity. We've reached this tipping point, I think in the next 5 years, that we're seeing where the 60-year-old advisor now, we need people that are, when they retire, who's going to provide that advice? But we're also seeing a massive amount of attrition. For the 100% of next geners that enter, I saw some data yesterday that 85% of them opt out within 3 years. So what can be done in terms of training to make them more inclined to stay with this industry? What do we have to do to change to keep them engaged?
The nice thing is this is naturally going to happen. Advisors don't want to retire.
Right.
None of them do,
Right.
but they do want to slow down.
Yes.
And there's this huge opportunity for this mentor-mentee relationship, and that is where we're going to see the future going. It used to be, we used to hire 100 people, and after 3 years, 95 of them left because they were all sales roles.
Right.
And this whole keep what you kill type mentality, it really wasn't great for the people who did it, and they took anyone. They took anyone with a pulse. The demand for a high quality student coming out of a high quality program has massively gone up.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're also demanding this mentor-mentee type relationship. They don't want to be thrown into a sales role.
Well, I can tell you at Integrated, we have a program that really looks to attract the next generation, that second chair, but we're finding it difficult to find those right people because of exactly what you're saying. They have a lot of choice. They have a lot of options. So what can good firms do to stand out that's ultimately going to have a next gener say, yes, that's where I want to work at?
So I love that. I love that. It is a student market,
Yes.
multiple offers,
Yes.
multiple great offers, and they get to go through that. It's really come down to neglect from universities, and we're starting to see that shift happen. But students are not aware of the industry, and then there's also a neglect from the number of programs that are out there. So we are going to continue to see this gap. And if you're a firm who's looking to attract this talent, they want training. They're hungry to learn. Income is wonderful. They do need to pay back those student loans, and they do need to go down that route.
Especially for NYU, I know it's...
Especially for NYU and other more expensive programs.
Yes.
Definitely. So there is some sort of perhaps employment reimbursement type structure, as well as career growth.
Yes.
I think income is important to be able to maintain a certain standard of living for these individuals, but even more important that they want that career track. They want to say, I'm here, I want to be an advisor in 3 years, be client facing, and then after that I want to see how my book of business or perhaps move up to a leadership type role. They want that. And they don't want to climb these huge bureaucratic type systems. They want to say, when I'm ready, I want to make that leap. It's not in 3 years I get this, in 7 years I make partner. They want to have that opportunity to work either harder or perhaps even adjust for more of a lifestyle and taking longer.
So when you look out on the future, you look at the horizon of both this industry and the next gen community, what gets you excited? What particularly stands out?
The wonderful thing is the evolution of this industry. It's really the 1970s is when we were kind of more set up, don't want to be just a broker-dealer or insurance. There wants to be this separate fee-only advisory-based business. And the opportunity for all three of those ecosystems to really evolve to serve the next generation, I think is wonderful. What we're going to see is more individuals getting their financial advice perhaps from online.
Yes.
And then we're also going to see a lot of individuals just paying directly to seek advice.
Yeah.
They don't mind paying for it, but they want in your face, this is how much I'm making, this is what I'm paying for.
It's amazing, so many great insights, and I'm excited about this next gen community, and thanks for helping drive them along into this profession.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. For Edge TV, I'm Matt Ackerman.